Welcome guys back to another episode of Arsenal Transfer News Daily. We are back in with another episode. We've got lots of pieces of news including Lionel Messi, because he has now announced that he will be staying at Barcelona and that could affect Arsenal's transfer business. We'll get straight into that right now. And the news that Lionel Messi has announced to Barcelona that he will be staying at the club, and he announced to everyone else that, a lot of reasons including family, personal reasons, he will be staying at the club. Now this could affect deals for Soumare and Philippe Coutinho. Now we were saying a few weeks ago about Philippe Coutinho whether if Lionel Messi left, Coutinho would probably stay at Barcelona for the upcoming season. Now Lionel Messi is staying, so that means Arsenal will receive a boost in signing Philippe Coutinho, as Lionel Messi will be staying, so maybe they won't need Philippe Coutinho as much, and maybe Arsenal, Barcelona will be more open to selling Philippe Coutinho, because the thing is, but Messi, they thought they were going to get Messi's wages off the books if they did manage to get rid of him, but obviously they're not going to get Messi's huge wages off the books, so they might look at their wage bill and say maybe we can get Philippe Coutinho's wages off the book, and maybe Arsenal can pay half of it for the loan deal, and that could save us a bit more. But it'll be very interesting to see with Philippe Coutinho. He has now returned to training with Barcelona, so and how will this progress, I'm not too sure. And Lionel Messi staying, how will that affect Ronald Koeman's decisions? Only time will tell with this one, but we have received a boost in terms of Philippe Coutinho, because he could be staying, he could be coming to Arsenal because Lionel Messi is staying at Barcelona. Now, along with the news that Messi is staying at Barcelona, means Soumare, that deal could be affected in a bad way, because Manchester City obviously are ready to suit for Lionel Messi if he decided to leave, or an agreement could be reached with Barcelona to get rid of Lionel Messi. Let's say a few players were offered to Barcelona plus a bit of cash. That would have used up a lot of Man City's budget and a lot of their time, because this is not an easy deal to do. Barcelona to try and compromise that 600 odd million pound release clause and try and hit a deal. That would take a lot of Man City's time, and it will take a lot of their budget and players. Now, and that will have an effect on Soumare, because they probably wouldn't go after Soumare then, and Arsenal would be pretty much the only club interested, because other reports were claiming that Juventus are now out of the race, so Arsenal basically have a free run at Soumare. But now that Man City, they're not going to get Lionel Messi this summer, they can't get him, they're not going to spend much time on him, so it looks like now maybe City could make a push and a bid to try and sign Soumare this summer, which is a real possibility. Obviously they're still in for Kalidou Koulibaly, so that may affect some things slightly. I'm not too sure about that, but maybe it could, maybe it's not. But I think if they're going to go after Kalidou Koulibaly first, Arsenal have to move quickly now to try and get this deal done for Soumare if they really want him, because if you wait too long, City will just boom, they're just going to pay the fee and it's done. That's how City roll. And if we have to be quick on this, and if Mikel Arteta and Edu and the board really want him, then we have to move really quickly to try and sign him, because Man City now not going to get Lionel Messi, so they will be focusing on the likes of Kalidou Koulibaly and possibly Soumare. But that is the news that Lionel Messi's staying at Barcelona could affect the deal for Philippe Coutinho in a positive way, and could affect Soumare's deal in a negative way. But this decision by Messi has only been announced yesterday, so maybe time will tell how this will progress, whether it will affect the deals for Coutinho and Alba. But I'm just saying there could be a possible dynamo effect in that respect. Next piece of news is on Dani Ceballos, and he has announced that he will be staying, and Dani Ceballos has rejoined Arsenal for a second successive season on loan from Real Madrid. The 24-year-old Spain international impressed during his first season in North London, making 37 appearances and becoming an integral part of Mikel Arteta's team. Dani also played a key role in our record-extending 14th Emirates FA Cup victory, coming off the bench to score the injury time winner in the quarter-final and starting in the semi-final and final. Dani will continue to wear the number 8 shirt in the forthcoming season. Technical Director Edu said, "We're thrilled to have Dani back with us for the new season. We all know his qualities after an impressive 19-20 campaign, which ended with him playing in a key role in our FA Cup success. We're excited to add Dani to the list of quality players we are bringing in. Maybe more to follow, maybe? Is that a hint? Who knows?" Mikel Arteta said Dani was an integral part of our team last season and finished the season in excellent form. "I love Dani's passion and commitment, and he's a highly skillful player. We're all delighted to welcome him back and we look forward to seeing him picking him off where he left off." Now we're going to be having a look at what Dani Ceballos also said. If you want to hear my thoughts on this, you have to go back into my channel and watch my reaction video to Dani Ceballos signing on. Dani Ceballos had plenty of options for the season, but there was never any doubt that he wanted to return to Arsenal. He said, "I'm very pleased to be back with Arsenal. I'm very happy to come back to a club where I feel important. It's true that I had other options such as staying at Madrid, going back to the Spanish league, and other teams were interested. I spoke to the coach last year before the FA Cup final and told that I wanted to stay at Arsenal and win titles. I've been really happy with what Mikel had built at the club since he came in. I had a great time at the club last season. There was no doubt in my mind that I wanted to come back. I think everybody can see what Arteta is doing at the club. He's only been here for 8 months. There were 3 competitions we could fight for. We got knocked out of the Europa League unfairly in my view, and then we won the FA Cup and then the Shield. They were very deserved titles. More than that though, it's about what is created here. There's real positive energy in the dressing room. The players are happy and everyone's doing their bit, bringing through young players, which I think is really important for this club because it's something that has always been done here. Mikel is the right person to get this club back to where it deserves, which I believe is in the Champions League, competing against the best teams in Europe. So, he's also said that I think everyone I've seen last season from the moment I joined, I always brought into the club 100% both on and off the pitch. The fans repaid me for that by showing me a lot of love when I was at home, and they were sending me messages asking me to come back and saying that they needed me here. I think they'll be as happy as I am, and I'm back, and I'm sure we have a great year ahead of us this season. When the coach, the club, the players and everyone is asking you to stay for another year, you realise they see you as a good teammate and a good player, he added. I feel proud that the club, the coach and most importantly the fans wanted me to stay. I didn't doubt it for a second. We've been negotiating around my contract all the time right up until today, and I'm very happy to be back here, and I'm going to be with Arsenal for another year. Now, that is Dani Ceballos, and he has announced that he will be staying at Arsenal. We've just heard the views from Edu, maybe a little hint, maybe Party in our next, who knows, but Mikel Arteta has also given his views, as I've just said there. And if you want to hear my full reaction to his news, you have to go back into my channel and watch my video on Dani Ceballos. This video is just, this little part of the show was just to give all the reactions from the different people involved. That was Mikel Arteta, Edu and Dani Ceballos, as I just said. Now, one thing I've noticed is the fans' influence. This is so big. Gabriel was saying the other day when he signed and we talked about him, the fans' influence, they keep sending me messages asking me to join. Same here with Dani Ceballos. Fans that keep asking me questions to come back to the club. The fans' influence, I swear, they are the biggest agents in this game. They always manage to convince the players to come, and apparently Thomas Partey has also turned off his social media messages, so Atletico Madrid, Arsenal fans aren't convincing him to join. Now, it's pretty strange, isn't it? But Arsenal fans, they have so much influence over these deals now, don't they? And it's quite cool. Maybe we could do the same for Aouar, maybe Partey, I don't know, but hopefully we can get those deals over the line. It's very good we got Dani Ceballos back. If you want to hear my full thoughts, go back to that video. It was a reaction video I did, and I'm very happy overall to have Dani Ceballos back at the club. A loan deal, not paying anything, and it's very good. So we're going to be moving on to the next piece of news. Next bit of news is on Boubakary Soumare, as apparently Lille have confirmed Soumare is set for a transfer after Manchester United, Liverpool and Arsenal interest. Defensive midfielder Soumare attracted the attention of some of Europe's top clubs earlier this year with his performances in Liga, and has been told he can leave Lille. Lille midfielder Boubakary Soumare has been told he can leave the club following interest from United, Arsenal and Liverpool earlier this year. The midfielder was on the radar of some Europe's top clubs after some impressive performances in Liga. Liverpool reported to be in negotiations over Soumare back in March, according to Spanish publication Sport, while United, Arsenal and Chelsea were linked with the 21-year-old during the January transfer window, and with Arsenal most recently in this summer transfer window. And it's just Premier League clubs who have shown interest, Barcelona and Real Madrid also having previously been credited with an interest in the France under-21 international. Talk of a big move for Soumare had died down, with other targets having emerged for all of the above clubs, but suitors have been put on alert by the latest news from Lille. President Gerard Lopez, we had to hear from him again, after the Gabriel news, and he has said that he has received bids for Soumare and insisted he could leave this summer if he wanted to. He also claimed the player turned down important offers from other clubs. Lopez said Soumare would undoubtedly leave, but suggested he would be keen to move to a club where he would be getting first team football. I'm going to sit down with the players and their entourages this week, Lopez told Telefoot Shine, cited by Get French Football News. And we need to sit down with the players and speak in terms of Boubakary as we play with two in midfield. The door is open if he wants to leave. We have had important offers from clubs where he did not want to go. All three parties have to agree for a transfer to occur. He's quite impatient to play, and that's normal. It shows ambition. You'll undoubtedly leave the club. The door is open. We have concrete offers. We'll talk in the coming days. Now, Boubakary Soumare, Gerard Lopez has talked out. He does talk out a lot, Gerard Lopez, and he has now confirmed that Boubakary Soumare will be leaving this summer, and he has actually received bids from big clubs. Is that Arsenal? Is that, you know, one of the clubs Arsenal? Who knows? Maybe he has been, you know, a serious contender as an alternative to Thomas Partey, and possibly we could be going after him. I've said this many times and I'll say it again. He's decent. He's decent, Boubakary Soumare. I'm not saying he's not, but I'd rather get Thomas Partey, you know. I'd rather get that player, because in that player you need experience. You need someone who knows what they're doing exactly, and I think Thomas Partey really brings that to the club. I think if we wanted someone like Soumare or a young sort of player like that, we could just keep Guendouzi or keep Torreira, but I don't know. I think Soumare and Guendouzi are quite similar players in my opinion. I don't know about that. Gerard Lopez didn't mention a price for him. I would think a price is similar to what we sold, signed Gabriel for. I think that would be some sort of similar price for Boubakary Soumare also. But yeah, that is the news that Leo president Gerard Lopez has said that Boubakary Soumare will leave. This is big news, and hopefully maybe we try and sign him. I don't know. He hasn't really specified what clubs are going in for him. Maybe us, who knows. But we have signed Gabriel from Leo, obviously Nicola Pepe, so maybe Soumare could be next. Who knows? But that is the news that Soumare could be coming to Arsenal or any other club, as Gerard Lopez has said that he will leave. So that is today's news on Arsenal Transfer News Daily. What do you guys think of today's topics? Do you think Messi's staying will actually affect deals for Coutinho and Aouar? Do you think the fans' influence is really good at Arsenal? Do you think we can attract a lot of players just by sending them messages? And do you think Danny Ceballos will be good for another season-long loan? And do you think we should be signing Boubakary Soumare? Leave it all in the comment section down below. See you guys next one. Bye-bye.